fountains, the living waters. Repel what the book taught us. We on our way to hell, shaking our tail with strange daughters. Breaking Sabbaths for habit, sexing like rabbits. Perhaps it's wicked the traps is the chosen. Got this world spinning crooked on axis. But it's our portion to speak to the masses and tell them they've been taught backwards through Christian methods of practice. Reverence and pastors, masquerades and political tactics. But take us back to set the record straight so slackness don't perpetuate and escalate at a rate that'll knock y'all fate. Y'all know the seas we've been shipped across seas on punishment decrees. Same prophecies in Deuteronomy. But not time your base of pause, wholly determined. Do rag under my turban, case on under the seat, swerving. It's not a game, that's why we gotta keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. This is our insurance of life. Feel me?
This life ain't no game. I'm gonna do what's right in the eyes of the Most High. Cause when you stray away, things don't turn out right. You're playing with your life.
I lift my eyes to the hills from if cometh my help. The curses is felt from wicked deeds dealt and blood that was spelled. It's time to make changes. Salvation's been in Bible pages for ages. We in a captivity of golden cages, blinded by aspirations of being rich and famous. Get your mind right. Don't let the limelight define right, cause chroma beamers can lead us to freedom or teach us the reasons that's behind life. My blood type Israelite. I thug like the bandit Benjamites to smite on sight those who try to hinder the plight. Tour we lit is trying to make the remnants. So I think I beg for forgiveness, cause I'm dwelling in the realm of sinners. We've been chastised by being westernized. Peep the signs of the times. Subjectified could never be wise. Taking this try, face the cold with patience like Job. Anxiously wait for the day when the creator's truth will unfold. Comforts my soul, yo. Comforts my soul, yo. Comforts my soul, yo. Yeah. Fear God, keep his commandments, for that is the whole duty of man. You already know. SOG.
This life ain't no game. I'm gonna do what's right in the eyes of the Most High. Cause when you stray away, things don't turn out right. You're playing with your life. He's my God and my King, and I'm gonna listen when he tells how he speaks through the scriptures.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right. All right. I'm back. My name is Young Suf Arifa, and this is the Real Talk for Real People study program. A program where we study the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Yaakov, and certainly get a perspective on the enemies of the Most High, because for all intents and purposes, they are the enemies of the Most High chosen people also. Brother Catriel and I will be presenting the studies tonight. Unfortunately, Nasanya won't be with us tonight, but we'll carry on. Praise the Most High. So without further, I won't do a commentary tonight. We're just getting right into the studies. So without further ado, let me introduce Brother Catriel. Brother Catriel, may the Most High bless you. Your mic is hot. Turn your mic on, brother. Brother Catriel, hit your mic. Brother Catriel, may the Most High bless you, brother. Your mic is hot. Hit your mic, brother. Brother Cartel, may the Most High bless you, brother. Your mic is hot. Hit your mic. Well, fellow students, there you go, Brother Cartel. Your mic is hot.
Shalom, brother Yam Sufari. Bless y'all, my soul, all that's within me. Bless the holy name. I'm sorry. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Holy One of Israel. The Elohim of our fathers, Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yisrael. Thanking him for all his loving kindness and his tender mercies towards us. Praise Yah.
Praise Yah. Thank you, Brother Cartel. Fellow students, as Brother Cartel is ready to proceed, I'm ready to proceed. And we will start the studies in the book of Tehillim, chapter 137, Longing for Zion in a Foreign Land. Very applicable for us in these contemporary times. Brother Carter concludes the study tonight in the book of Devarim, chapter 33, Moses' final blessing on Yisro. So without further ado, Brother Carter, you ready to proceed to the studies?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Brother Carter. So let us begin. Here's how your mindset should be in this universal captivity. Longing for Zion in a foreign land, quite applicable. And they were speaking at a different captivity. And they were speaking of the river of Babylon. There we sat down. Yes, we wept. They were not content with being in captivity, unlike some of us today. But then we remember Zion. They remember their status at the beginning. And they said, well, we hung our harps upon the willows in the midst of it. From there, those who carried us away captive asked of us a singing, just like they do today. They want us to sing a song. With quite a bit of us singing many a song, aren't we? And so they wanted us to be singing songs just like they're doing in this universal captivity, to forget, as our ancient were in that Babylonian captivity, forget about Israel, forget about Mount Zion. Just stay where you're at, be content about it, sing songs about it. And so it's quite applicable to this universal captivity, and you can see it. And those who plundered us requested mirth, just like they request us to be comedians today. They wanted us to be comedians back in the daughter of Babylon, not the daughter, the mother of Babylon, the daughter of Babylon. So the same mindset is quite applicable in this universal captivity. And they were singing, sing us one of the songs of Zion, sing us one of y'all songs. Sing us one of those songs from Jerusalem. And they said in stanza 4, this is how should our mindset should be, even in this universal captivity. How shall we sing Yah's song in a foreign land? Stanza 5. If I forget you, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget its skill. I'm not going to forget Jerusalem. Because if I forget Jerusalem, it's just like applicable. If I'm right-handed, let my right hand forget its skill, either left hand. And the writer says, if I do not remember you, let my tongue cling to the roof of my mouth. He's longing for Jerusalem and Zion. If I do not exalt Jerusalem, we should be exalting Jerusalem above my chief joy, which is quite limited, I suspect, in that Babylonian captivity, because in today's universal captivity, it's quite the same. But you still should be exalting Yah with the brief joy, the chief joy that they allot you, as they allot our ancients in the Babylonian captivity. The writer says, remember, O Yah, against the sons of Edom. And why is he asking Yah to remember against the sons of Edom? because they were part of the conspiracy against us, as they still are. They conspired against our destruction, just as they still conspired against our continued construction. And they were saying at that time, at that juncture in our history, the day of Jerusalem. This is what they were saying. Raise it, tear it down, tear it down. Right now, they're simply saying, keep it down. To its very foundation. Tear Jerusalem down in that Babylonian captivity. They were complicit with the Babylonians, just like they are complicit in his universal captivity. He says, you're going to reap what you sow when he's making this statement. O daughter of Babylon, who are to be destroyed. And certainly she was. Happy the one who repays you as you have served us. Simply said, as far as the Babylonians are concerned, is certainly applicable in this universal captivity. Happy the one who repays you as you have served us. They reap what they sowed. And finally, the writer says, happy the one who takes and dashes your little one against the stone, just like they did us in that Babylonian captivity. And just like in this universal captivity, the mistreatment, abuse, and domination, sometimes killing, they're going to reap what they sow. Longing for Zion in a foreign land. You shouldn't be complacent in your captivity. You shouldn't be comfortable in your captivity. You should be longing for Mount Zion. You should be longing for Jerusalem. You certainly should be focused on those complicit in our destruction. And realizing this fact, the Most High, vengeance is the Most High. And they will reap what they sow. Praise Yah. Brother Cartier, any comments on the commentary?
All praise to the Holy One Israel, for the writer of this Tehillim, because whoever wrote it saw our condition today, right?
Yes, Brother Cartier.
Whoever saw this, whoever wrote this, saw our condition today, didn't they?
Yes, quite applicable.
And the fact that this writer of this Tehillim knew that the strength of our people were in our songs and our music, in the way that we express ourselves. He says, by the rivers of Babylon, we sat down. Because that was another one of our captivities. Yea, yeah, we wept. But in that time, they remember Zion. Do we remember Zion today?
Unfortunately not, brother.
Right. We hanged our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof. While they were in captivity, they refused to make songs. How about us?
We're making songs, but not the right kind, Brother Cartier.
For they, our ancestors, were carried away captivity, required of us a song. Do they require of us a song today, Yamsu? Or do we make it on our own?
We're making it on our own. We're singing the blues and we're singing songs, but those songs are not applicable on the most part. Some of us are, Brother Cartier, but on the most part, some of us singing foolhardy songs.
Do we always do that?
No, we didn't. So it appeared, Brother Cartier, in Babylon, the captivity in Babylon, it seemed to be quite different.
It's not until recently that the message in our music has been altered. Would you agree, Yamsu?
I agree with you wholeheartedly, brother.
Because we always had a message in our music, didn't we?
We certainly did.
And our ancestors, they're like, yo, we know we're famous for our music because it inspires everybody that's living. But we ain't singing the song of Zion while we in captivity.
I think,
That's
Brother
what our
Carter,
ancestors.
unfortunately, my dear friend, unfortunately, we've become quite complacent and content in this captivity.
In verse 4, this is what our ancestors were saying. How can we sing Yah song? How can we sing Yah song in a strange land? Are we in a strange land, Yamsu?
We certainly are, my friend. We certainly are.
Do we have the mindset of our ancestors? Like, nah, we ain't singing those songs for y'all. Because we can't sing strange songs while we're in captivity. Although you require it of us. And we have to be of the mindset of our ancestors like them. They said, if I forget you, Jerusalem, let my right hand forget her cunning. Are you right-handed, Yamso?
Yes, sir.
Are you ready to live life with your left hand?
No, sir, I'm not.
What you've been doing with your right hand?
No, sir, I'm not.
If I do not remember you, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth. Why would he say that? Because we know that there is power in what?
Words, brother.
Words that you say. What comes out your mouth? Whatever comes out your mouth, Yamsu, guess what? Can't take it back, can you?
No, sir, you can't.
Once you release it out of your mouth, what happens?
It's into the ethos, brother.
If I prefer not Jerusalem upon my chief joy, is that our chief joy, Yamso? Jerusalem?
Unfortunately, not, Brother Carter.
Should it be our chief joy?
It should be.
Why?
Because we should be longing to go back home, longing to be redeemed by the Most High, longing to be in a place that under our control, under control of the Most High, where we can control every aspect in our component of our lives.
Do we control it? Or
Not
does
one
Yah?
iota, Brother Carter. Not one
Or does
iota.
Yah? We have to choice to control our choices, don't we?
Yes, sir.
But where does Yah dwell?
In Mount Zion.
Okay. Chief city. That's what it says, right?
Yes, sir.
Jerusalem above my chief joys. Why would that be? Because that's where our creator, the one who created us, ain't that where he wants to dwell, in Jerusalem?
Yes, sir, he does.
Don't you want to be there where your creator is, where he wants to dwell?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, we should. I certainly do.
Wow. Praise Yah. It says, remember, oh yeah, children of Edom. Who's Edom?
Esau.
In the day of Jerusalem. Why would that be a request?
Because they were complicit, and they still are complicit in the
And
destruction of our homeland.
they're fighting for it even as we speak, Yam Suf, right?
I know, truth be told, my friend, truth be told.
But our brother Esau, what did he say? He said, raise it, raise it. What does it mean to raise it? Raise
Tear
Jerusalem.
down, tear it down.
Why would you tear down where Yah wants to dwell?
Because they're not privy to it. They don't believe in it. They don't subscribe to it. They don't
Who?
subscribe to
Who?
Esau. He doesn't subscribe to Jacob, his brother.
And verse 8 says, O daughter of Babylon, who are to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewards you as you have served us. Who's us?
Yakub, the nation.
And how has Babylon served Yakub? Has Babylon really served Yakub?
No, sir, they did. They were a whole lot better than this universal captivity. But no, sir.
And the consequences of what Babylon did to us, the writer says, happy shall he be that taketh and dashes your little ones. Universal white racial supremacy. Who dashes your little ones against the stones. You reap what you sow.
Fine
Did they
analysis,
dash?
brother.
Yo, did they dash our little ones against the stones?
They certainly did.
Imagine doing that, Yamsu. An innocent, unborn little baby child who just been born into the world. You're smashing their skull, which they did to our people, into a stone. How cruel is that?
Very
Is
cruel,
that
my
cruel?
brother. Very cruel.
But what you've done, guess what? What's going to happen to you?
You're gonna read what you sow, brother.
So, universal white racist supremacy, they got a lot to answer for, don't they?
They certainly do.
And I wouldn't want to be in their shoes today,
Me
this
either, brother.
hour, huh?
Me either.
With all the power they got, with all the prestige they got, with all the charisma they got, would you want to be in their shoes?
No, sorry, brother.
No way, no how. Praise y'all.
Praise God. Thank you very much, Brother Cartwright. As promised, students, my dear friend, we're concluding the studies tonight in the book of Devarim, chapter 33, Moses' final blessing upon Israel. Brother Cartwright, may the Most High continue to give you wisdom and understanding and humility. You have the mic.
Thank you, Brother Young. May the Most High do the same for you and our whole nation.
Thank you, brother.
Praise y'all.
Praise Yah.
So, the last words of our great brother Moshe, what's he doing?
He's blessing the
Who?
nation. Moses.
He's doing what?
He's blessing the nation.
With all the trials and tribulations, with all the grief that they caused him, what's he doing?
He's blessing us.
He's not cursing us, is he?
Unfortunately, unlike some of us, he's not.
He's not talking about our negativity, is he?
No, sir. He's accentuating the positive.
He's doing what?
Accentuating the positive.
Isn't that what we should be doing?
Well, unfortunately, we've been socially engineered and conditioned, Brother Cartier, in this universal captivity to emphasize the negative and not see the positive.
So, our greatest prophet, in his last words, he's not condemning us or cursing us, is he?
No, sir, he is.
What's he doing?
He's blessing us.
In his last breath, because he knows what? He's about to leave the scene, right?
Yes, sir. And he want to leave a positive mark on us instead of a negative mark.
He's about to join his ancestors, right?
Yes, sir.
And his last days on the scene, what does he do?
He's often a positive message.
Isn't that what we should all be doing?
Unfortunately, as I mentioned, Brother Cartel, due to social engineering and conditioning under universal white race supremacy, we've been taught just the opposite.
So, although what we've been taught, what do we know that we should be doing?
We should be blessing each other
Why?
because it is a construct that is set in motion by Moses, the prophet. And
No.
in his lasting
No.
remarks,
No.
yes,
It wasn't set in motion by Moshe, was it? Who set it in motion?
the Most High God of Abraham, Isaac, and Yaqub. And let me rephrase that, Brother Cartel. As a spokesperson of Yah, these things are set forth by Yah, and as a spokesperson, Moses, the prophet, he's setting this in motion because he is the spokesperson of Yah. But as you mentioned, Brother Cartel, this was formalized by the Most High.
And what did Yah say about blessing and cursing his people?
Bless those that bless us, curse those that curse us.
So Moshe, in his last breath of life, what is he doing?
He's blessing those even that had cursed him. The truth be told.
Is that wisdom?
For it sees the human mind, Brother Cartrell, for it sees the human mind.
Because your own people will want to kill you, won't they?
And you try to do the best you can for him, Brother Cartrell.
In spite of that, what did Moshe do?
He's blessing us.
So when we look at our people, what kind of attitude should we have towards them?
You should want the best for them, Brother Cartrell.
Because when we
In
bless
spite-
our people, like Moshe did, what's going to happen to our soul?
Your soul will be restored for the Most High namesake, Brother Cartrell.
If you curse your people while you're living,
Well, you may be headed to a different spot.
so we need to talk positive, exclusively about our people, right?
Exactly.
Because that's how Yah sees us, right?
He certainly does, brother.
That's how Moshe sees us, right?
He certainly does, brother.
In spite of the fact that they want to kill him 3 times, right?
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
so that's the spiritual level that Moshe was on. We have to reach that level, don't we?
Well, it only comes about, Brother Cartrell, do you do your due diligence and moral obligation by virtue of your studies and the application of said studies of the Most High Word.
So we should never speak negative of our people, right?
You shouldn't,
Never.
Brother Cartrell.
Ever.
You shouldn't.
Because
You
we're
shouldn't.
everlasting people, right?
Yes, sir.
And y'all will talk about our negativity, but we see by example, with all that the prophet Moshe saw, in spite of the fact that they want to kill him 3 times, what's he doing?
He's blessing.
All right. He sees Israel, with all his experience, as the jewels in the way that the Most High sees us.
He sees the bigger picture, brother.
So if you're looking negatively at our people, it means you don't understand. You lack
You're gonna reap what you sow.
understanding. So we should never ever speak negatively about Yah's treasure. Because Yah got that in check. Yah said he gonna judge us. We not the judges. No. We have to see each other as what?
A positive.
The treasures of Yah.
That's a positive.
Because you don't know the nigga that you hate. He might be the direct son of Aharon. But you hate
Exactly.
that nigga. What does that say about you? When you hate that
Exactly, brother.
nigga, that might be the descendant of the house of Aaron. What
Well,
does it
Brother
say about you?
Cottrell, to lamb back off that, what does it say about you when you're going around bad mouthing your brothers and sisters? What does that say about you?
It means that you should never ever do that, shouldn't you?
Certainly, brother. You certainly
Which
should.
is why Moshe is showing us, in spite of what negativity the whole nation showed Moshe, to the degree that he couldn't cross the Jordan, you brought him to that angle where he struck the rock and didn't follow Yah's instruction. In spite of all that, what's Moshe doing?
He's lifting us up, brother.
By blessing us, because he sees that we are a treasure to the Creator, right?
Exactly.
So if you don't have the mind of Moshe, who went through all the trials and tribulations, you think you're going through something with Israel. Your experience with Israel ain't nothing like Moshe, is it?
No, sir.
And in spite of Moshe's experience with Yisrael, which we're going through now, it can't compare to what Moshe went through with the children of Israel, right?
No, sir.
And in spite of his experience with the children of Israel, in his last breath, what did he do?
He's blessing the nation, brother.
He's blessing them. Positivity, no negativity, because he sees it from the perspective of the Most High. Is that how we should be looking at it?
We certainly should, brother. From a spiritual
Praise Yah.
component.
Praise Yah.
Praise Yah.
So the last breath of the greatest prophet of Israel in the book of Devarim, his last chapter, chapter 33. He writes, and this is the blessing wherewith Moshe, the man of Elohim, bless who? The children of
Nation.
Israel before his death. Should we all do that?
We certainly should, brother.
Don't be saying F them niggas. I don't give a damn about them niggas. Blah, blah, blah. What are we supposed to do when we die?
Bless the nation.
Bless our people, our nation, because we are the servants of Yah. And he said, this is what Moshe said. Yah came from Sinai and rose up from Seir unto Yisrael. He shined forth from Mount Paran. What other nation did Yah shine for?
No other.
Okay, only for us, exclusive. And he came with 10,000s of his saints. Who are the saints of Yah?
The nation, brother.
We are, right?
Yes, sir.
From his right hand went forth a fiery law for them. What kind of law we got?
A fiery law, brother Cottrell. It's on fire.
What kind of law we got, Yamsu?
A fiery law, brother. It's on fire.
And where did fire come from?
The Most High, brother Cottrell.
Oh, so we don't understand this as a people, do we?
No, we don't, but we should.
All right. So a fiery law came from Yah to us. Yea, he loved the people. What did Yah do with us?
He loves us, brother.
How many people on planet Earth love us?
I was trying to figure out, but I can't come up with a number. I can't even come up with one.
Do they sing like us?
No, sir.
Do they sing like us?
No, sir.
Do they try to copy how we sing?
They tried to.
They love us. Do they talk the way we talk?
They tried to.
They love us. Do they dress the way we dress?
They tried to.
They love us. Are they trying to steal our culture and claim credit for
They
themselves?
do. They
They
do.
love us. They love us. Okay. They don't say they love us, but they do. Yea, he loved the people. All his saints are in your hand. And he sat down at your feet. Everyone shall receive your word. Ain't that what we're supposed to be doing, Yamsu?
Yes, sir. That's what we're supposed to be doing.
We're supposed to love Yah and receive his word as his servants. Moses commanded us Yah's word, even the inheritance of the congregation of Yaakov. And he was king. Who was king?
Yah was.
In Yeshurun. When the heads of the people, the leaders, and the tribes of Israel were gathered together, that's when we were tight. Are we tight now?
I don't think so, brother.
When we were tight, Yah was with us. So the prophet Moshe is about to drop these blessings on every tribe. Is that important?
Very important, brother Kachi. Very important.
Are Moshe's words important to the nation?
They certainly are, brother.
So, verse 6, he starts out with the firstborn son, Reuben. What does Moses say? Let Reuben live and not die, and let not his men be few. Yamsuf. Why would Moshe say that about Reuben?
He wants Reuben's numbers to be expanded. I suspect that the reason why he said that about Reuben, because Reuben violated the relationship with his father, undercovering his father's skirt by way of one of his father's handmaiden. He went into her. But even that being said, even though he had his shortcomings, he still didn't want his number to be shortened as a result of that, of the tribe.
Yamsuf Ari, you get a gold star.
Thank you, brother. Praise Yah.
Because Reuben's supposed to die for doing that exact thing, right?
Exactly.
Your soul is at stake, not just your life. The fact that Reuben slept with his father's concubine, Reuben should have died, right? And Moshe is like, yeah, Ki olam kazdo, your mercies endure forever. Let Reuben live and not die. Because his destiny, based on the choice that he's made, it's not supposed to be a tribe of Reuben. You knew that, right? You slept with Bilhah, your father's concubine. What is the penalty for that? The penalty for that is death. So Moshe, in his prayer, in his blessing to Reuben, gives them a chance. And this is the blessing of Yehuda. And he said, hear Yah, the voice of Yehuda. Y'all know what Yehuda means? Yam Suf, you know what Yehuda means? Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Yam Suf. Yehuda means he will praise Yah.
Yes.
So the voice of Yehuda, being that his name means he will praise Yah, has to be heard by Yah, right?
Yes, sir, it does.
So the prophet Moshe is saying, hear Yah, the voice of Yehuda, and bring him unto his people. Let his hand be sufficient for him, and be thou to him a help from his enemies. And we can see that Yah, the prophet Moshe, was prophetic, knowing that King David had to defend the nation against the enemies of the nation of Israel. In the 8th verse, it says, and Levi, he said, let the Turim and the Urim be with the Holy One, whom you did prove at Massa, and with whom you did strive with at the waters of Meribah, who said unto his father and unto his mother, I have not seen him, neither did he acknowledge his brethren, nor knew he his own children. But they have observed my word and kept my covenant. They, the tribe of Levi, the priests and the high priests, shall teach Yaakov, the nation of Israel, Yah's judgments, and Israel, Yah's law. They shall put incense before you. They're the ones who go up and do the sacrifices and hold burnt sacrifices upon thine altar, because individuals could not do it for themselves. A priesthood was set up. Bless Yah, his substance, and accept the work of the tribe of Levi's, the priest, the high priest's hands. Smite through the loins of them that rise against the priesthood, the Levites, sons of Aaron, and them that hate the priesthood of the nation of Israel, and they rise not again. And Benjamin, meaning it's the third son or the third blessing from Moshe amongst the sons of Yaakov. The first two was Judah, Levi, Joseph. Oh no, Benjamin. Third one is Benjamin. And of Benjamin, he said, the beloved of Yah shall dwell in safety by him, and Yah shall cover him all the day long, and he shall dwell between his shoulders. And we know that Yah chose to dwell in the midst of Benjamin in the city of Jerusalem. 13 says, and Joseph said, and he said, blessed of Yah be his land, the land of Joseph, for the precious things of heaven. And how many people know the precious things of heaven? All we know is planet Earth. What are the precious things of heaven? One of the things is rain and light and heat from the sun. But how many more precious things from heaven are there? For the dew and for the deep that couches beneath, and for the precious fruit brought forth by the sun. We know the sun has power. It is a power. The sun is a power that brings forth fruit and life and heat, these things. But Yah said you shouldn't worship it. And for the precious things put forth by the moon. What does the moon bring forth? A lot of common people don't know what the moon brings forth, but talk to farmers about when they plant on cycles of the moon. It says, and for the chief things of the ancient mountains, and for the precious things of the lasting hills. And we know that there are precious things in mountains and in hills, namely gold, silver, and all kind of mineral resources that are useful for man. But these are the chief things that belong to us when we are right with Yah, and fullness thereof, for the goodness will of him that dwelleth in the bush. Let the blessing come upon the head of Joseph, and upon the top of the head of him that was separated from his brothers. His glory is like the firstling of the bullock, and his horns are like the horns of unicorns. With him shall push the people together to the ends of the earth, and they are the tens of thousands of Ephraim, and they are the thousands of Manasseh. And of Zebulun he said, rejoice, Zebulun, in thy going out, and Issachar in thy tents. They shall call the people unto the mountain. There they shall offer sacrifices of righteousness, for they shall suck of the abundance of the seas and of treasures hid in the sands. Y'all going to reveal all these things to these tribes. And you may not be Zebulun, you may not be uh, Issachar or Gad, but these prophecies apply to them. And of Gad he said, blessed be he that enlarged Gad. He dwelleth as a lion. Everybody think Yehuda is a lion, but Yah saying Gad is a lion. And teareth the arm of the crown of the head. He provide the first part for himself, because there, in a portion of the lawgiver, he was seated. And he came with the heads of the people. He executed the justice of Yah and his judgments with Yisrael. So many people think that Gad is an insignificant tribe, but in the end of days, his role will be magnified. And Moshe says of Dan, and of Dan he said, Dan is a lion's whelp. And already we've seen one other tribe beside the tribe of Judah being described in the term of being a lion. And Yah will turn his lambs into lions, whether whatever tribe you come from, whether it be Dan or the tribe of what do you say about Gad being a lion? He shall leave from Bashan. And of Naphtali, he said, O Naphtali, satisfied with favor and full with the blessings of Yah, possess you the west and the south. The west and the south of what? Planet Earth? And of Asher, he said, let Asher be blessed with children. Let him be acceptable to his brethren. Because Asher, nobody thinks about Asher. Your shoes shall be iron and brass. And as thy day, so shall thy strength be. Iron and brass, pretty strong. There is none like unto Elohim of Yeshurun, who rideth upon the heaven in thy help, and in his excellency and on the sky. The eternal Elohim is thy refuge. Who's our refuge? The eternal
Yah is my brother.
And underneath are the everlasting arms. Yah's arms powerful, Yamsu?
Yes, sir, it is.
And he shall thrust out the enemy from before us and shall say, destroy them. Because that's the power of Yah. All he got to use his word, right?
He puts his voice into the ethos, brother. That's enough.
Once Yah says that, what happens?
They're
Yisrael
going to be
then
destroyed.
shall be in safety alone. Because Yah's not worried about the other nations, is he?
No, sir, he isn't.
When Yah says Israel shall dwell in safety alone, do we have to build bunkers and prepare for World War III and Armageddon? Do we have to do that?
No, sir.
Because Yah says the fountain of Yaakov shall be upon the land of corn and wine. And what's the land of corn and wine?
Israel.
Also, Yah's heaven shall drop down dew. So we have to worry about drought, famine, genetically modified crop. Do we have to worry about that?
No, sir, we don't.
Yah saying, happy are you, O Israel? Should we be happy right now?
We certainly should, for it's the expectation, brother.
Oh, yeah, because we're getting this message, aren't we?
We are, brother.
And who is like unto us? Who's like us, Yamsu? What nation is like us?
No one, brother. No one. No, not
people
one.
saved by Yah. Who else is Yah saving but us? The shield of our help. Isn't that reason to be happy?
It certainly is, brother. It certainly is.
Because Vladimir Putin and Donald Trump and Kim Jong-un and Xi, they threatening everybody else, aren't they?
Yes, sir, they are.
Do we have to worry about them?
No, sir, we don't.
Because happy are you, O Israel. We should be happy. And who's like us, O people, saved by Yah? Who else is Yah saving?
No
Because
one,
he's the
Brother
shield of
Cottrell.
our help. And who is the sword of your excellency? Who's our sword, Yamsu?
The Most High.
And your enemies shall be found liars unto you. Should we already know that they liars?
We should, Brother
Yamsu.
Cottrell. If we're studying, we should.
Who told us that they were liars?
The Most High did, Brother Cottrell.
Didn't the Native Americans tell us the white man speak with a forked tongue?
They certainly did.
So Yah is reinforcing that. He said, and your enemies shall be found liars to you. But guess what, Yamsu?
What's that, my
So
brother?
Yah saying, Israel shall tread upon their high places. You know they don't want that, right?
No, they don't want that, but they're going to get it,
You
brother.
know universal white race supremacy don't want niggas to be treading upon their high places, right?
No, sir, they don't want that.
But it's going to happen. Do you know why it's
Without a
going to
shadow
happen?
of a doubt, brother.
Do you know
Without
why
a
it's
shadow of
going
a
to
doubt.
happen, y'all? Do you know why it's going to happen?
Explain it to us, brother.
Because Yah said it's going to happen.
That's good enough.
It ain't our plan. We can't plan it. Who's planned it?
The Most High God of Abraham, Isaac, and Yaakov.
And we have to go along with his plan, right?
It's just that simple, Brother Cottrell. There's no choice in the matter.
Praise Yah. And bless his holy name.
Praise Yah. Bless his holy name. Fellow students, I see no point in being redundant because Brother Cottrell did an excellent job at breaking it down for you like you're 4 years old. Don't stick your mouth out. I'm not saying your babies, that you're novices, and that you can get some understanding. Certainly, as far as our nation is concerned, this message that left by our great prophet Mosaic. Simply, I would suggest that you take the opportunity after our studies tonight, go back over it, get you some, let it boost you up. Let it give you some inspiration. But I will ask Brother Kadri any additional comments on the commentary.
So that chapter was so high-powered, so dynamic. It's like it shows us why we should have no fear, because Yah's word is potent and powerful. And if we understand it and walk with it, we should have no problems. Praise Yah.
Praise Yah. It's just that simple. Fellow students, that concludes the studies for the night. I simply would like to say in this regard, in closing, Brother Kadri and I have met our responsibilities as elders of the nation, as all elders should meet this responsibility by sharing in the instruction of the Most High Word. We've done our due diligence, more obligation in that regard. But far as Brother Kadri and I are concerned, we can do no more in this regard. Meaning that it's incumbent upon each of you to do something for yourselves, which is, as I suggested, go back over these studies. Meditate on the Word of Yah. Trust in the Word of Yah. And let the Word of Yah be your footsteps and your pathways. I know a lot of people have told you with these so-called new things, these idols, that Yah is somewhere on a sabbatical, he's sleeping, he's an old man, and so on and so forth, and you need something new. We had never needed anything new, because Yah is everlasting. It's just that simple. And praise Yah for being everlasting. We are the one that's fickle, going about by every fantasy, not the Most High. The Most High is everlasting. And for you, each of you students, the Most High universe is working, meaning that the Most High is still here. And he can continue to work for you, just like the universe. The universe is humble to the Most High. You should be humble to the Most High. It works, simply said, if you work it. Praise Yah and bless his holy name. Hallelujah. So I will ask my dear friend, my dear brother, and fellow elder, Brother Kadri, to make his shaloms and good nights, and I will make mine and close it out for the night. Brother Kadri, may the Most High bless you. Your mic is hot.
Thank you, Brother Yah. May the Most High bless you as well. All I have to say is Yah love is beautiful. Yah love is wonderful. I thank my Creator, my Father, my King, for being such an integral part of my life. And may he be a part of your life as well. The full understanding of what he means to all of us, each and every one of us that has the breath of life. Thanking him for the loving kindness, tender mercy. We love you, Israel. Shalom and good night.
If I may, my brother did an excellent job in closing. I see no need to be redundant. I'm going to land back off him. Praise Yah. Shalom and good night.
Somebody calling my name. I went down to see. Heard a little small voice calling down in
wisdom call, and understanding put forth her voice. In the top of high places, by the way, where the paths meet, she stands. Beside the gates at the entry of the city, at the coming in at the doors, she cries aloud, unto you, O men, I call, and my voice to the sons of men. O ye thoughtless, understand prudence, and ye fools, be ye of an understanding heart. Hear, for I will speak excellent things, and the opening of my lips shall be right things. What could I do? Wisdom calling me over here, over there. Seems like everywhere. In your heart, in the night, in your heart, ooh yeah, in the night, in your heart. I just can't do without it. I can't do without it. Yeah, it's all the thing on my mind. Can't do without it. Of his works of old, I was set up from everlasting from the beginning, or ever the earth was. The fear of Yah, the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the All-Holy is understanding. But by me thy days shall be multiplied, and the years of thy life shall be increased. That's all, that's all, that's all. Can't do without it. No, no, oh no. Can't do without it. Can't do without it. Can't do without it. And that's all that's been all. Oh wisdom. Oh yeah. Said I want you. Now therefore, I need you. Ye children, hearken unto me. Stay with me. For happy are they that keep my ways. Hear instruction and be wise, and refuse it not. Happy is the man that hearkeneth to me. Watching daily at my gates, waiting at the posts of my doors. For whoso findeth me findeth life, and obtaineth favor of Yah. But he that misseth me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death. Love death. Love death.